Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have City Commission voting to force a foreclosure. A family strawberry farm is destroyed overnight. The city seeks redevelopment in West Augustine area, and St. Augustine Beach wants your input on future e-bike politics. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and doing things the right way. For over 75 years, generations of drivers have relied on Bozard for quality vehicles and honest service. With over 1,200 vehicles to choose from, no surprise pricing, and drive happy guarantee, Bozard makes car buying truly effortless. The Bozard difference. Their award-winning state-of-the-art facility features 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the prestigious Triple Crown Award and President's Award, Bozard Ford Lincoln delivers hometown service with national-level excellence. You'll find friendly faces, great pricing, and a better buying experience just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy Houses, and Sonny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app from the Apple App Store. Don't forget to check out the merch shop that you can find directly in the app. Lots of fun stuff coming there. All right, good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
How'd you do without me yesterday?
Oh, we survived it.
Yeah.
We had a great interview with chairman of the county commission.
Yeah.
Clay Murphy
was in.
Yeah. So we had a really good interview. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that want me to attack in these interviews.
Yeah.
That's not who we are. That's not what we do. Mm-hmm. We want to get the message out that they want to get out. Mm-hmm. We're here for everybody to be here. So don't ask us to attack. That's not going to happen. That's not my personality, and that's not going to be the personality of our network. So,
I mean, we give them the opportunity to make their case, and you can draw your own conclusions.
Yeah, we'll let you decide which way you want to go with it.
We're not here to attack. We're not here for gotchas. We're here as a platform for people to share their opinions and their thoughts, and you guys can draw your own conclusions.
Yeah. That's what our and I know there were some attacks because we did the live feed of the
protest,
the anti-ICE situation, the protest. But that doesn't make it our opinion. We're reporting on it, you know. So, come on, guys, just understand, and it's easy to attack from below.
We're here to show you what's happening in St. Augustine in the 904, and if there were pro-ICE protests, we would be covering that as well. You're not out there having a protest, so you're not giving us something to point a camera at. So we're just showing you what's happening. And again, you can make your own opinions. You can draw your own conclusions. And if you want to participate or not, then do that.
And it's usually people that don't watch the show regularly because they know our personalities. Mm-hmm. The ones that are doing that don't know us. That means they don't watch us. And you know, and it shows.
And it shows.
It shows.
Lesser person for it. I'm just kidding. All right, do we have Blake? Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Did I give you a heart attack today?
No, maybe
a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Blake.
Sorry.
Amanda came in hot this morning.
Very hot. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and every delay that could happen did happen.
Well, you know, when you guys see my iPad is up, that means I was expecting Amanda not to make it. So
he was stressed.
So I was preparing because I don't prepare for the shows like these guys do. I kind of wing it. And, you know, the shows I have to prepare for, it's usually last minute. And that's what I was doing. I was preparing.
That's my bad.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Do we have a question of the day?
We do have a question of it today. And today is a day that's considered the day the music died. Okay. So the day the Big Bopper, Buddy Holly, and Richie Valens died in a plane crash. The song American Pie, the day the music died. But we weren't alive in 1959.
Yeah.
So what was the day the music died for you?
I guess the the big music death in my childhood or, young adulthood when I was growing up, whatever, it was probably Kurt Cobain.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of Kurt Cobain's during his life, but that was just sort of a seminal moment of a musician passing away and lots of questions that arguably are still unanswered. And so, that's probably the one that stands out to me.
Yeah. So, Blake, what about you?
Probably say Michael Jackson, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson's mine too. I was looking forward. He was about to go back on tour. I was looking forward to him having some new music out.
Yeah.
I mean, throughout his entire career was like followed my young lifehood, life and music. So I would have to say it was probably Michael Jackson. But the one I get the most emotional about is Whitney.
Yeah.
Michael was a little further along. Whitney, I think she just got kind of tied up in everything and just, someone that had so much left in the tank. And so that's the one that emotionally affects me the most. But I think Michael Jackson's the one who I listened to the most music. I had the most respect for him, music, and that one was a big one.
Prince was another big one.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was probably the one that I was like the biggest fan of her work. Michael Jackson was my first celebrity crush.
Oh, really?
As a very young child.
Mine was Marie Osmond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was Marie Osmond. Scott said Tom Petty. The beauty of Tom Petty in with me and Tom Petty is I had to go to Red Rocks, and Red Rocks was one of my bucket list items. And I got to see Tom Petty perform at Red Rocks. The only time I've ever been there, it was Joe Walsh opened for him, and Tom Petty was the headliner. They did get delayed a couple times for rain, but I got to see his very last performance at Red Rocks.
Wow.
Before he passed.
That's awesome. I bet there's going to be a lot of great answers.
Yeah.
In the comments. There's, I don't know. Kurt Cobain it was so shocking, I guess, just to me, not being a fan and not really following his career and just knowing him as sort of the movement that came, on his shoulders. Like that was just sort of a shocking one for me. That's probably why it stands out.
Probably the first one I remember is Elvis,
Yeah. When did he die?
77?
Yeah.
So he was 42. He was born in 35. So 77.
Okay.
Yeah, I just totally nerded myself out on
I think a lot of people know the year. I just
yeah. He was 42. His mom was 42. They died at the same age.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
There's a lot of trivia around Elvis, obviously.
For sure.
But I could. That would have been my sister's answer.
Yeah, I think that would have been one of my god sisters. She probably would have been Elvis for sure. All right, now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
It's getting better.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's hidden gems. Bin 39, located inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, including 50 rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, Bin 39 is perfect for a date night or unwinding after work. Enjoy wines by the glass or the bottle in a peaceful courtyard setting and enjoy live music added to the atmosphere. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop in and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
Traffic is moving fine today.
It is sparsely populated.
Sparsely populated, probably a little bit too cold for a lot of people out, except for the truckers. So
you know why there's no one there? Because they're all on Old Moultrie. All right, that Hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and explore over 500 years of St. Augustine history in the most fun and flexible way possible. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and more than 100 points of interest, including the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Potter's Wax Museum. Enjoy open air views all day, hop on, hop off access, plus free parking at the old jail and welcome centers with your ticket. When the sun goes down, experience the city's spooky side with Ghosts and Gravestones tour. Locals ride free with full fare guests through the Hometown Pass program. HometownPass.com is where you sign up for that. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Come in late one day and Blake changes all the reads. What the hell?
Yeah, he got me yesterday.
What the hell?
He got me yesterday. I flubbed through some. There was one of them I really got tangled up on.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see.
yeah.
All right.
It's coming up.
Yay.
So you got that to look forward to.
In a rare move, St. Augustine commissioners vote to foreclose on property after years of neighbor complaints. In a rare move, the St. Augustine City Commission voted 4-1 on January 26 to approve foreclosure proceedings on a private property along South Leonardi Street after years of unresolved code enforcement violations. During the meeting, 39-year-old Shane Peterson, who lives at the home, asked commissioners for more time to correct the issues. City officials said the roughly 4,000 square foot parcel, which includes a 1,000 square foot house, has accumulated close to $100,000 in code enforcement liens tied to two primary violations. Code enforcement manager Barry Fox said the property has been the subject of 8 enforcement cases since 2018. Violations include operating log splitting equipment in a residential neighborhood and stacking firewood piles as high as 15 feet. Fox said,
how do you get it up there?
How?
Very skilled, I guess.
15 feet.
Fox said Peterson, who owns a tree service business, had repeatedly used the property for those activities. Several nearby residents who asked not to be identified told commissioners the home had been a long-standing problem and a blight on the neighborhood. Property records show ownership of the home is divided among 10 individuals. Peterson is not listed as an owner, though neighbors said he has lived there since childhood. County records indicate property taxes were typically paid by one of the owners, but the 2025 taxes remain unpaid as of late July. Peterson told commissioners his father, a retired St. Johns County Sheriff's Office deputy. His name's R.L. Peterson. He previously lived at the home and died last July. He said he had been incarcerated over the past year and was unable to maintain the property. Peterson also told commissioners he relies on food banks and that his business has struggled financially. He acknowledged previously running his business from the yard, but said the home is now used only as an office. Peterson also said the firewood stored on the property is used for heating because the house does not have central heating in a system. Vice Mayor Barbara Blonder expressed sympathy for Peterson's situation, but said the city could no longer ignore repeated complaints from neighbors. Mayor Nancy Sykes-Klein echoed that sentiment, saying the violations have persisted for years and action was overdue. Commissioners Cynthia Garris cast the lone vote against foreclosure, asking whether alternatives were available. City officials said the foreclosure process would stop if the outstanding liens are paid. If the property is ultimately sold, any remaining proceeds would go to the legal owners after the liens are satisfied. Neighbors told the Citizen that the code violations are only part of a broader, long-standing disruptions associated with the property.
Well, it sounds like he's using this as a place of work.
Yeah.
More than a residence.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to pay your taxes.
Yes.
So I think some of this can be stopped. You get caught up to date, clean some things up. Mm-hmm. It doesn't get foreclosed on.
Yeah.
So I think the city's trying to do the best they can, and he's going to put them into this corner.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I don't want to see anybody's property get taken, and the people that are part of the ownership might not even know about this until this.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens from there, because it doesn't make sense to let the property go away if you're one of those owners.
Yeah. I mean, between 10 owners, you would hope that they would be able to come up with the money to satisfy this sucky situation. I mean, feel bad for the guy. You also have to follow the rules and regs with your property.
Yeah. No, I think this was given as many opportunities as they possibly can, is what it sounds like to me. And there's still more to this story according to the way that story ended.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I think the neighbors pressured the commission into saying, all right, you guys got to, you're letting this
Gotta
guy get
act
away
on
with this, get away with this, get away with this. And, sometimes it comes to that point.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. Another sad story. A season's labor destroyed overnight. St. Augustine farming family faces $100,000 in strawberry loss. For most people in St. Johns County, last weekend's freeze was a brief inconvenience, but for the Wells family at Wesley Wells Farm, it wiped out months of work in a single night. Late Saturday, the family watched helplessly as temperatures dropped across their 10-acre strawberry field. Equipment designed to protect the crop failed when water systems would not run, leaving the strawberries exposed to the cold. By morning, the damage was complete. Just days before the farm's annual You Pick Strawberry Festival, the once bright red fruit was ruined, covered in gray mold. On Sunday morning before church, the Wells family walked the fields hoping for a miracle, only to find the crop destroyed. Amanda Wells says the loss was overwhelming. Months of careful watering, fighting early fungal diseases, and preparing for the festival disappeared overnight. She broke down in tears when friends asked how the crops had fared. The family estimates the loss could reach $100,000, a devastating blow for a small family-run farm that has operated since 1950. Yeah. While grants or relief may be available, Wells said there's no pause button on farming. Spring planting is already approaching. All 6 children, some as young as 12, are helping keep the operation moving forward. Amanda said when farms fail, development pressure often follows, something the family is determined to resist. Despite the setback, the Wells family says their faith is carrying them through. Amanda said a song at church reminded her to remain thankful even in loss. She says the Strawberry Festival on County Road 208 will still happen as planned. The farm has added new attractions, lined up food trucks, and is arranging emergency strawberry shipments from South Florida to keep the event going. We won't wallow, Amanda says. We have faith and we trust God to see us through this. Mother Nature.
Yeah. No, and it's farmers have a very rough and volatile life at times, and this is one of those sad moments that got to support our local group out there. So when it comes back around and we can help them out, we got to make sure we're there for them.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I mean, they're working hard to keep things going, and our hearts go out to them. And coming from a family of farmers, it's a tough way to go.
Absolutely. We all say we want to keep farmland in Florida. So if you have the wherewithal to be able to support the Strawberry Festival, go out, support the Wesley Wells Farm, then definitely do that. Help this family get through this. I mean, that is quite a storm to weather.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is not just here. And it affects us here because this one's the one close to us. But throughout Tennessee, throughout where this cold front hit, I mean, it was like a 2,000-mile storm. And it took out many farms across the entire country. So this is not just isolated to this one
Absolutely.
farm. So,
and it sounds like they did have infrastructure in place to try to protect the crop, but that also failed. So it's kind of a perfect storm.
Yeah. No. I mean, some Mother Nature finds a way. So, I remember when the freezes took out the orange groves, and the canker came like the next season. Yeah. So we were out there quickly trying to, pick all the oranges and get everything out, and we just never could keep up with it.
And,
I mean, the orange grove, the citrus in the land completely left after the back-to-back. Well, we had the freezes and then the canker.
Okay.
Was a disease that hit the oranges the very next season, so it was back-to-back seasons, and it never recovered.
Well,
so
margins are so
70s.
tight on a farm.
Yeah.
If you have 2 years in a row. Ugh. So hard. All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Shell at 146 King Street at 279, Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at 279, Sunoco on South Ponce 279, Shell on North Ponce is 282, A1A Discount Beverage is at 289, Owens on South Ponce is 292, Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce is 294, Gate at Mizell Road is 297, Gate at US 1 North is 299, and Circle K on US 1 North is also 299. All right, let's see what you did to me here. That Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. When the unexpected happens, turn to the name St. Augustine Trust. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced, compassionate team moves fast to help you or your loved one get out of jail and back home. They handle everything from paperwork to release with professionalism, discretion, and zero judgment. When every minute counts, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. We've got live music today, just barely. Shyla Nelson is at Tradewinds at 1 o'clock. Scott Halls is at Bin 39 at 2 o'clock. Mike Cook is at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5 o'clock. Jeremy Weinglass is at Michael's at 6 o'clock. Smoke and Joe Showers at Ann O'Malley's at 6 o'clock. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home and property, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. Specializing in residential and multifamily roofing, Fidus delivers expert shingle solutions, metal roof installations, and quality paver work built to handle Florida's toughest weather. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, their work is backed up by top-tier materials and trusted warranties. From emergency repairs to full roof replacements, Fidus gets it done right. Call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down.
All right. Sorry, real quick. We do have a little bit of breaking news that I want to bring up here. In National Golf Parkway at I-95, it looks like we do have 2 lanes blocked. So the far left lane and the far.
Is that northbound?
That looks like it's going northbound.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. If you're headed to Jacksonville today, you might want to take an alternate route.
Yeah.
US 1, baby. Love it.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for that breaking news, Blake. All right. We got tapping into the trends with a good Troy.
Good Troy.
And Blake found a story from LBC. An elderly lottery winner uses his jackpot to parlay it into a business described as an empire. Do you think he used his money for good or for evil, sir?
Always evil.
It's always evil. He ended up building a 288 million pound drug empire, making pills from his cottage. How quaint. Don't we love a cottage? John Eric Spibby cashed in his winning ticket in 2010 to construct drug labs in the stables opposite his cottage near Wigan, Greater Manchester. Come on, dude. You are an old man. What are you doing? An elderly national lottery winner used his $2.4 million jackpot to build a lucrative drug empire by producing fake prescription pills from his rural cottage. He's 65 years old. He used the facility to build a sophisticated lab to produce counterfeit medication. Estimated street value of this is 288 million pounds. How very British. He went on to grow his empire using his son and 2 associates, so family business, to build a second drug factory in Salford to flood streets with unregulated, unlicensed, and unchecked drugs. At the height of his powers, he boasted that U.S. tech billionaires Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos should watch their backs. But as sales of counterfeit drugs soared, so did the number of drug-related deaths in the area, with desperate users playing Russian roulette with their lives. The group's success caught the attention of the police, who ran surveillance team on them after uncovering incriminating messages on an app dubbed the WhatsApp for Criminals. I noticed they didn't name the app. Mm-hmm. So we don't know what the WhatsApp for Criminals is, but they do. When officers eventually raided a hired van, they found 2.6 million counterfeit diazepam tablets with a street value of up to $5.2 million. Police also raided a string of properties and found 3 firearms plus ammunition, a big deal in the UK, as well as cash and industrial tablet manufacturing machinery. Sibby Sr., now 80, had a significant criminal record but denied any knowledge of the conspiracy. I don't know. But he was convicted of drug offenses and jailed for 16 and a half years on Tuesday. Passing sentence, the judge said, despite your lottery win, you continued to live your life of crime beyond what would be a normal retirement age.
It's always evil.
It's such a UK thing. You're at retirement age. How dare you be so industrious?
And he didn't even get his teeth fixed.
Never does. His son, John Collins Bibby, and associates Lee Drury were jailed for more than 18 years. Okay, so you ruined your son's life, too.
There you go.
Another gang member.
Take out the whole family. Good job, man.
Callum Dorian, 35, was given 12 years at a previous hearing. The court ordered that Bibby Sr. use frosted windows to hide his labs from the outside world.
That worked.
Yep.
Frosted glass impenetrable.
Yes. They'll never know.
How
We'd have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for these meddling kids.
Shit.
Good grief.
Next time, blackout curtains.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. All right, so industrial scale crime. Here's the whole family. I mean,
They look like normal people.
They look like just normal Manchester soccer hooligans. And now they're going to spend decades behind bars.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
There you go. You got that going for you.
That'll do it. Your dates are not going to be as much fun these days. All right, let's hop into the trends. It's brought to you by
maybe that's what they were looking for.
St. Augustine Handy House. Looking for a portable building that's built to last? St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises, has been serving the community since 1988. Featuring Handy House, America's #1 manufacturer of portable buildings. They offer everything from utility sheds and workshops to lofted barns, offices, and fully custom buildings, all designed for strength and long-term value. With over 70 structures in stock, plus free delivery, leveling and anchoring, and easy financing, St. Augustine Handy House makes adding space simple. Visit them on State Road 16 or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters.
We thought Blake was dying back there.
Okay, Blake?
I turned the mic down.
Yeah.
All right.
We heard you through the glass.
Reverberation.
Should have been frosted glass then.
I know,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah. We would have never known.
St. Augustine seeks to redevelop West City area. The city of St. Augustine has launched a new grant program aimed at helping homeowners in the West City neighborhood make critical home repairs that might not otherwise be able to afford. The city of St. Augustine says the new Revive and Restore Residential Repair Grant Program is modeled after the successful Fix It Up program in Lincolnville and is designed to support longtime residents in another historically underserved area of the city. Eligible homeowners in West City can apply for grants up to $25,000 to cover essential repairs, including plumbing issues, aging or damaged roofs, and storm-related damage. City leaders say West City, located just west of downtown, has deep historical ties to the local Black community, but has not seen the same level of investment as areas with heavier tourism traffic. The program is part of a broader revitalization effort tied to the newly created West City Community Redevelopment Agency. Officials say the goal is to stabilize the neighborhood and help residents remain in their homes as improvements move forward. St. Augustine Director of Community Services, Jamie Perkins, says the program focuses on strengthening community infrastructure while preventing displacement. A similar effort in Lincolnville has already provided more than $1.1 million in grants over 50 homeowners since 2015. To qualify, applicants must meet low-income guidelines with a single-person household earning less than $57,400 per year, with limits increasing based on household size. While matching funds are not required, homeowners who receive more than $10,000 must agree to a 10-year lien on the property. More information and eligibility details are available at the City of St. Augustine's website. All right. We like to see reinvestment back in the community, keeping people in their homes. We like that. Sort of the theme of the day, keeping people where they're at and supporting them through hard times. Yeah. All right. Very cool. St. Augustine Beach seeks public input on future e-bike policies. The city of St. Augustine Beach is asking residents to weigh in on the future of electric bike use in Florida through a new public survey. City officials say that the survey is designed to gather community feedback as state and local governments work to develop clearer guidelines for e-bike use. The effort comes amid rapid growth in e-bike popularity across Florida, raising questions about safety, accessibility, and responsible operation. Leaders say public input will help shape policies that balance transportation innovation with pedestrian and roadway safety. The survey takes about 5 minutes to complete, and officials encourage participation from a wide range of community members to ensure future transportation planning is thoughtful and inclusive. Residents can find the survey link on the City of St. Augustine Beach's website. All right, e-bike, hot topic. Lots of people have lots of opinions. Are you going? Are you participating in the survey?
I no, because I love the people of the City of St. Augustine Beach, but surveys like this can be stacked. They can, you know, and normally they're nothing burgers. So I appreciate you trying to engage your people and stuff like that.
Yep.
But you truly want to engage them, go ahead and hold a public workshop or something like that, and let people come in and actually give their voices. Yeah. Because if you throw a survey out there and one group really wants to stack it, they can stack it. So
100%.
You know, so that's where I surveys are always very questionable to me.
Yes, for sure. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
I will triumphantly tear into the tumultuous topics of the tribe. So I left off the first part, Bobby, because I didn't know how to enunciate that. So.
That triumphant tearing is brought to you by B&S Signs. For over 50 years, family-owned B&S Signs has been the trusted name in signage across St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. From vinyl lettering to large pylon signs, B&S does it all, backed by fast installation, expert crane service, and reliable repair and maintenance to keep signs looking their best. Named Business of the Year in 2025, B&S Signs is known for quality craftsmanship and top-level service. Make a lasting impression with B&S Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. All right, Troy, give us comments for it.
All right. First, Nick was champion first comment today, I believe.
Was it?
I don't know. Who'd you have?
I had, I think it was Diana.
Did you have Diana?
No, Betty. I had Betty.
You had Betty. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought Nick. On mine, it was Nick.
All right.
So I didn't see where did you say who the winner was?
I have Nick on mine.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she was a little. She was
Betty.
A little tardy today, and we're going to let that slide.
I've got Betty in as first comment prize when we were going.
See, on
live.
my side, it was Nick. Blake, you had Nick also. So Betty, take your championship there.
Yeah, I'm the one that gives it because I'm the one that started doing it.
The Russian judge did that.
You got
all right, welcome back, Tim. Good to see you in the comments there. Appreciate you. And yes, Amanda does believe 65 years old is old. What she meant to say is he's old enough to know better.
Yeah.
That's what she meant to say.
You're old enough to know better, sir.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, yeah, a lot of fun comments. Appreciate you guys. You know, I think everyone's in an uplifting mood because the weather's getting a little bit better.
A little warmer.
Yeah. So everybody seems happier today.
That's good.
Good to see.
I mean, my windshield was still covered in thick ice, but I hear we're getting warmer. Yeah. Do we have a Stordom stat? All right,
Stordom stat on this day, and Bobby sent me this, and Bobby, I did see it. Yeah, and it was going to be my Stordom stat, so I think I'm being a little too predictable. Today's the day we were blessed as a country with federal income tax.
I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the least celebrated American holiday.
I hate it.
So on this day, 1913, the federal income tax was ratified, and then it actually passed in Congress in 1909. But they had to wait for some states to become states like New Mexico, you know, Some of them weren't quite states yet that they needed to make sure to push them over the top. And when it was passed, for the average person, you pay 1%. For the wealthy, you paid 7%. And it was promised it would never go up.
Yeah.
Those are the lovely promises your government gives you.
Fully lied to.
Yes. And you know what paid for everything before then?
Tara.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taft.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's weird.
Wait, you mean tariffs are an age-old thing in this country
Well,
and not brand new?
It used to be we would tax externally.
Yeah.
After this day, we taxed internally.
Yes.
Which I like it the other way.
I do. I like it the other
I
way.
like it the other way.
That's why if we're going to do an internal tax, I prefer the fair tax because then it taxes foreign visitors as well because it's on new purchases. And if you are lower income, if you buy things used, the tax is already paid on it, so that thing is untaxed. So there's lots of benefits for the fair tax over the current income tax. And from an animal behavior standpoint, the income tax is the absolute worst move for encouraging productivity because it punishes productivity. And so it's almost as if they wanted us to be less productive.
I don't know if there's any other rule that the United States has put in place that's created more criminals.
Oh my word, 100%.
Because they almost challenge you to be on the edge.
They do.
Yeah. So, and that's why I have Bear Kresge and Associates to keep me just off that edge.
Well, it's also like
they get me the best I can possibly get and stay legal.
It's also, okay, they know how much you owe, but they're not going to tell you. They're going to make the almost exclusively publicly educated populace have to do the math and figure out through legal documentation what they owe the government. Government already knows. They don't just send a bill. No. They make you do the math problem and the paperwork and then send it to them. And then they punish you.
And then we'll tell you how honest you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate everything about it.
Yeah.
Everything about it is wrong and stupid, and I hate it. And I will screenshot my first comment because I am the one that gives it out. And my first comment was Betty. Betty earned it on my phone.
All right. Nick, I tried, man. Sorry, Betty.
Nick always gets it. Betty popped up first on my phone, and I'm the one that gives it out. All right, that's Totem Stat brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue. Craving real Southern barbecue? Sonny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine, serves up slow smoked favorites made to satisfy. Start with crowd pleasers like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or crispy corn nuggets. Then dig into their tender baby back ribs or try one of the Pitmaster's picks with all the classic sides, including the famous garlic bread. And no visit is complete without Sonny's signature sweet tea. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmaster since 1968. Give us plugs, Troy.
All right, plugs today. We're doing Bollocks tonight, and immediately after Bollocks, we're going over to the Ponce de la Roland new skating rink. It opens up on February 14th. We're getting a sneak peek tonight from the 904 now. We'll probably tape it and then clip it together is what Blake just I got homework. He just found this out, by the way.
We love that.
But we're going to leave here and go immediately over to the new skating rink located right there on Anastasia Boulevard. Excited for that entire family. They went through a lot of stuff to get it approved, and they are just a week or two away from opening.
Awesome. So. Blake, do you have plugs for it?
Well, I see you there at the roller skating week. If you want to help support the 904 Now, you can always contact me at blake904now@gmail.com.
Yep.
Awesome.
So, and we are looking for sponsors for Bollocks right now.
Oh, very cool.
So if anybody wants to join the 904 Now team, I'm at Troy. 904now@gmail.com.
See how that works?
Yeah. Sweet. I think you started that trend.
I did. It's a great opportunity. Get in on Bollocks. It's a lot of fun. All right. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube and Rumble. Bollocks tonight. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.